How about you?
I'm good. I'm good. I hope I didn't wake you.
Nope, I work from home, but we're already up and cruising around.
I, I just figured from yesterday when I got the call in the morning, I was like, I bet you Brenda's an early morning person. So I was hoping I didn't wake you up. So,
Did you catch any fish?
no, I didn't. I'm the oldest of four boys, and my the third oldest, he actually caught a little guy, like a really small guy, and then just threw him back in. But yeah, it was nice. It was just nice to be out there with my brothers, and a couple friends came out and visit. And we were at the beach, so nice and social distance, and everybody being safe. But it was a beautiful day out yesterday.
Oh, good, good.
Yeah, thank you for asking, and hopefully things went well for you, Brenda.
Yeah, the family came back, and I had another. I think I had 6 people signed up to come and see it again, or not again, but for the first time.
Good.
And 5 of them showed up. So.
Good. Well, that's great. And I'm not sure if you saw the one up the street that Tina has. It's Libby Hare, I believe, is the one who's co-listing it. That one just went under contract, so that should be good for you as well.
Yay!
Yeah, they're moving pretty well. So, I wanted to reach out. I'm still waiting to hear back from my clients. I know they gave me space yesterday, also because it was my birthday. I reached out to them, gave them the heads up that you reached out to me about holding the door open to them, and they also had some plans. I think they were at their parents' pool or something. So, but they had reached out, and I know today I am showing them a few places today, and the part that makes it tough in a couple ways. I see your place is beautiful. First of all, you got a beautiful home. You've done a great job presenting it, and I also see. And you said you didn't have anything in hand yet, correct? Are you still waiting for your first offer?
Yes, because
Yeah.
we gave people until 5 o'clock tonight.
5 today, correct. So basically I've helped a few people out with this, and the reason why I've been a little more hesitant is because I do still think my clients are interested. They haven't said it yet, but I know that they had reached out because they're looking in Thousand Oaks, Newbury Park, Moorpark. They currently live in TO. And this is actually the first home that they checked out in Moorpark, and I think they're very impressed with it. I don't know if they're ready to pull the trigger right away. I'm hopeful that they are, and that's where I gave them the heads up about the other one that we also saw that went into escrow and that your timeline is for 5 o'clock today. So I sent a text this morning, still waiting to hear back from it. But I've helped out a few for sale by owners just over this last year, and in both situations, the disadvantage you're at right now, and I'm sure you're aware of, is even though you're offering 2.5% commission, you get the exposure on Zillow, but you're not getting all the agents creating. I mean, totally taking advantage of the low inventory market right now. On the MLS that. I just listed their Sunset Hills property, just to be frank, at 750. We got 8 offers within a week. The showings were crazy, as you've seen how much work is involved with setting up the showings and cleaning in between them. We had, I want to say, almost 20 showings on the first day from 7 a.m. to almost 7 p.m. It was almost a 12-hour span, and then the next day was another 15. The offers didn't start coming in though till the third day, and then we gave it a full week because they were on vacation. I ended up selling it. Was able to get a appraisal waiver if you have enough money down, so that's a biggie. And I know for this one, I see it in your comments. It's smart that you're acknowledging and understanding that your appraisal is probably going to be your biggest challenge. Assuming the solar can be a challenge, but if you get enough strong buyers, it shouldn't be an issue. And then I couldn't remember. Did you say you did termite already? Are you good on termite?
We had the inspection, but it hasn't been
correct.
Treated.
And the inspection, and you said that was ballpark, or it was around 2 or 3,000 for that.
We have a quote now for 2,200.
2,200. Is that a spot treatment or a
no,
tent?
It's got to be fully tented.
Okay, for a tent. So that's actually a good quote for a tent for 22. And no woodwork was required for replacement for that?
That's correct.
Okay, perfect. So basically, just to, I guess, cut to the chase for you, if you would like my assistance, I'd be more than happy to co-list it with you and just charge 1.25%. That's what I did for the last two for sale by owners that I've helped out, and it worked out great for them. And I promise you that I can make you more than roughly it's going to come out to about $11,000. I'm going to negotiate more on your behalf or help you negotiate because you obviously have the experience, and that's why I get that you're wanting to save money on the commission side. Now, obviously, if my clients are interested in it, I would be more than happy to honor what you've already graciously offered on the 2.5% and then do a single party representation. So it's tough because, like I said, if my clients are interested, I'd rather you keep it the way that you have it as a for sale by owner because typically they'll have less competition with that, just in being honest with you. Um, but in fairness to you, and you making every penny and protecting your interest, say they weren't interested or they went towards one of the Thousand Oaks properties, be more than happy to help negotiate and make sure I protect you through the process. And then also, I think I can make you more than the 939, which is tough right now because your model's a 2,500 square foot just based on the recent comps that are the 25. But what you have going for it is that beautiful backyard, that swimming pool, the location. It's a very unique property, so you can't undercut it based on the comps either. You know, you got the high comp at 1 million that just went out, but that's the 2,900 square foot. You know, the one of the larger models in that track.
Yeah.
So you got a lot of good going, but the biggest thing is the timing of it. And being that we're still early enough before school starts back up, I know my daughter starts in a couple weeks. That's you have a premium time really in this next week to 2 weeks. And when you pick your buyer, you're gonna, as you know, you go forward with the one buyer. You're hopeful it all works out, and if it does work out, you're great. If it doesn't work out, you take it during the best part of the market in terms of you leveraging your position to be able to capture the best buyer. And that's where I think you priced it very smart at 939. It is on the higher side, just speaking frankly, it is on the higher side, especially as a for sale by owner, because many people, when they see a for sale by owner, they think that, okay, the seller's saving money on commission, so I'm gonna negotiate a deal here, and try to negotiate more than they should. Where you're coming from a position, and I don't mean to offend you in any way, but it's a weaker negotiating power position where I guarantee if I had you on the MLS, people aren't going to know what you're offering me. And the only thing I would ask is that you keep that extremely confidential because Tina Hare, I was her boss. I managed her. Out of the Wood Ranch office. I was her branch manager for that office. She would be very upset if she heard that I was offering that to you. And then Debbie Gates, I just closed one with her recently in Wood Ranch, and we had a good transaction as well. So I don't want a reputation that I'm undercutting because I'm not. To be honest, I'm not thinking about any of them. I'm thinking about you. And I did the same thing also with a previous broker that I worked with when I was at a nonprofit right out of law school. And she knew what I could do on the negotiation side. So she's like, "Hey, I'm a broker, but I know what you can do. Will you co-list it with me and let's just cut it in half, 1.25 each?" I said, "Absolutely." And sure enough, I listed it, and I ended up listing the neighbor's house right next door from her listing. And we got great activity. She had a beautiful home, and she also, she did some of the work, but she followed my lead, and I already see how much work you've already put into it. So, if it's something you'd be interested in, I wanted to put that out there for you because I know how important it is to sell. Probably my guess is one of your biggest investments that you have right now, and you only get one chance to try to do it the right way.
Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying, Brandon. That's all good information.
Okay.
So I think I would like to wait. I know I would like to wait until 5 o'clock tonight.
Absolutely.
And then I'll get back to you, okay?
Yeah, no, I think that sounds great, and I'll let you know if my clients are interested, and
Okay.
if it's something that even if you have questions, if my clients say they're not interested, then it's a lot easier for me to answer questions for you.
Yes.
And just because I don't want any conflict, or I don't want you to feel that I'm using this to try to get information, I hope you see it's coming strictly from a place of service and trying to help you. Um, and if it does come to that being the case, and you have some questions and you have interested parties, and they present, and you're trying to figure out if it's the right way to go or not. Like I said, if my clients say no, feel free to reach out to me and be more than happy to just kind of demonstrate some of it, because there's just a couple things that you can do on a counter, especially a multiple counter right now, that truly help you out quite a bit if you can get at least more than one offer on the table, you know. So just please keep that in mind as well.
Okay, I sure will.
All right, Brenda. Well, pleasure speaking with you. And if I hear anything else from my client, I'll let you know. And then if you have any
Okay.
questions, don't hesitate to reach out and be more than happy to help.
Okay,
All right.
sounds great.
Have a good day, Brenda.
Thank you.
Okay, bye bye.